Peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be upon you, Victory with Ash community. In this new video, titled Why Should We Trust Mr. Ash, we address a profoundly important question. As we know, investing years of trust in someone is a significant commitment that requires solid justification. To truly understand a person, you must evaluate their intentions, dealings, words, and actions to determine whether they are genuine or deceptive. In our daily lives, if we meet someone with whom we wish to do business, we cannot simply trust them at first sight. Deep, meaningful trust is built only over time, by observing whether they stand by us during hardships and remain supportive through major crises. We are all familiar with these principles in our daily interactions. So, why have we trusted Mr. Ash all these years? When we first came to know him, his vision was conveyed through words. Speaking about launching a company and outlining future milestones. We trusted him because his words were profoundly sincere and spoke directly to the heart. This is why tens of thousands of founders from all over the world placed their absolute trust in him. What is the secret behind this? To understand, we must look back and analyze the facts. As I mentioned, Mr. Ash has consistently shared far-reaching future visions, aligning his dreams with ours and mapping out what can be achieved. Crucially, his ultimate goal is to share the wealth he generates with the world. Consider this vital point: have any of the major tech billionaires ever shared their wealth with the world? Has Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook shared his fortune with his users? Never. Has Elon Musk ever shared his wealth with the global community? Absolutely not. Look at other industry giants, such as Zoom. To host a large webinar room for 10,000 participants, corporations pay up to $6,000 monthly, yet the users do not earn a single penny from it. In stark contrast, Mr. Ash developed a sophisticated platform like OConnect and offered it for a mere $125. Is it rational to assume that someone with such an approach harbors negative intentions toward this community? Honestly, I have never seen anyone in my life willing to share their profits in this manner. To this day, no one else globally distributes their corporate wealth and earnings to their user base. Major tech tycoons build highly professional, massive platforms solely to capitalize on others. Millions use these platforms daily, with over 95% earning nothing, essentially being leveraged to amplify the wealth of the platform owners. Figures like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg continuously build ecosystems to expand their fortunes, aiming for trillion-dollar valuations or to become the richest individuals on Earth. Meanwhile, Mr. Ash focuses on distributing wealth to the world. Could there be anyone more sincere? This is the core foundation of the immense trust we place in Mr. Ash. Despite facing monumental challenges and fighting severe internal betrayals and external difficulties, he continues to lead the battle. He has repeatedly stated that he protects us from these corporate struggles, bearing the burden himself. Has Mr. Ash ever abandoned us during crises or forgotten us in difficult times? The answer is clear, but I invite you to share your own answers in the comments. Truthfully, no amount of praise can do justice to his efforts. He is fighting to establish a platform that surpasses any other in the world, while ensuring it remains highly affordable. When the initial version of OConnect was launched at just $125, it came with substantial benefits, including the potential for passive income and rewards. Contrast this with standard paid tools like ChatGPT+. You pay the subscription fee, utilize the service, and gain no financial return. Some might wonder if the trust of hundreds of thousands of people is just blind faith. Absolutely not. A person is measured by their integrity, actions, and resilience during crises. When internal betrayals occurred, causing severe setbacks, Mr. Ash navigated incredibly difficult phases. Yet, he fully restored his strength. Following the pause of the legacy system, he announced a transition to a new business model. Despite losing immense capital spent on developing the initial infrastructure and maintaining over 2,000 employees working behind the scenes, whose monthly operational costs are staggering, he chose to protect the community. For context, Zoom employs around 4,000 to 5,000 people for just one primary product. Imagine the scale of OConnect, it is truly monumental. If Mr. Ash were driven solely by money, he could have commercialized OConnect immediately to amass a massive fortune, perhaps charging $1,000 for a 10,000 user room. He could have easily generated billions or approached a $1 trillion valuation based on that single product, let alone an entire suite of applications. However, he refused to exploit the situation. The ultimate proof of his integrity is that when operations paused in 2023, we were allowed to use OConnect completely free of charge from April to September 2023. Maintaining such a platform is highly resource-intensive. For example, when you ask ChatGPT a simple question like the weather forecast, it doesn't just copy and paste, it consumes massive computational energy to deliver that data. Now imagine the data processing, video streaming, and bandwidth required to run OConnect for free for thousands of users over 9 months. Afterward, when purchasing the product, the net cost was minimal, paying $250 total after the $97 refund mechanism for 9 months of use. The running costs absorbed by the company during this free period were astronomical. Even though operational pauses are financially disadvantageous to Mr. Ash as he continues to fund substantial employee salaries and top-tier infrastructure, he chose not to rush into the new business model unprepared. If I were in his position, I might have launched the new business immediately to recoup losses and prioritize profit. But Mr. Ash possesses a pure heart and noble intentions. Every action proves his absolute sincerity. Instead of letting us repeat past mistakes, he utilized this transitional period to establish the Victory with Ash platform. His goal is to educate us and elevate our skills to a professional level, ensuring that once the new business officially rolls out, we are fully equipped to maximize our success far beyond traditional methods. I ask all of you to share your thoughts in the comments. Does this man truly deserve our trust? Is his sincerity undeniable? This video reflects the exact thoughts of the hundreds of thousands of members who have joined the Victory with Ash platform. Our profound trust is backed by tangible evidence and the continuous sacrifices he makes for our collective future. Finding an individual of this caliber in our modern era feels almost surreal, yet he is entirely real, sacrificing daily to transform our lives forever. Thank you all, may Allah bless you, and peace be upon you, alongside His mercy and blessings.